It's the 1-1. Branch lifts this back to center field, reaching up, and it's gone. Kyle Branch drives it out of here. A 3-run blast to left center field. And Oklahoma leads TCU 11-1. The Sooners would turn to relief arm Gavin Jones, his first appearance of the season last night. And though Jones surrendered 1 run on a wild pitch in the 6th inning, the 6'1", 206-pound lefty for Oklahoma wound up finding the game's final 6 outs for the Sooners. And again, Dayton LaChance ended it last night with the walk-off RBI single over to left field. We'll take a peek at what all of this means for the Sooners in terms of the national rankings when we return. Plus, we catch up with Oklahoma women's basketball play-by-play voice Brian Brinkley and voice of the Sooners Toby Rowland as we recap a terrific weekend really all around in Sooner athletics. You're listening to the Sooner pregame show tonight, presented by Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. Counting down to first pitch, Oklahoma and New Mexico State, the final game of 4 from right here at Globe Life Field for Oklahoma before a lengthy homestand. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Burnt out on sugary sodas and souped-up energy drinks? Time to change the game with H2O, the MVP of fresh brewed goodness. With dozens of obsession-worthy flavors like sweet coconut, Georgia peach, and Texas chai, you can mix and match your favorites to dial in your perfect cup. They've got snacks and coffee on deck, too. So here's the play. Visit H2O.com to find locations or download the app to order online. You'll score a free tea for signing up and start stacking points with every sip. H2O, real tea, real refreshing.
Oh, mama! Sooner Nation, it's time to welcome the new official smoked sausage of OU Athletics, Conecuh Sausage. Conecuh Sausage uses the finest ingredients to make the best tasting hickory smoked sausage, perfect for your game day tailgate. So put the ponies in the barn and the smoked Conecuh Sausage on the grill. Enjoy at Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium and at all of your favorite OU Athletics events this year. And check them out online at ConecuhSausage.com. Conecuh Sausage, true Southern flavor since 1947.
Have lunch at Norman's favorite hidden treasure, Midway Deli, tucked away at the corner of Chautauqua and Eufaula. We may be a little hard to find, but we're even harder to forget. Midway features delicious gourmet sandwiches and a great selection of homemade soups, pastas, and stews. Whether it's lunch or catering or booking our food truck, you'll love the food from Midway. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Breakfast is served all day. The Midway, serving great food to Norman since 1955.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, the preferred foundation repair company of the Sooners. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Looking for a dealership that puts you first? At Fowler Honda, we pride ourselves on offering a hassle-free car buying experience. With our staff, you'll find the perfect new or certified pre-owned vehicle in no time. Plus, with competitive pricing and flexible financing options, driving off in your dream Honda is easier than ever. Come visit us at Fowler Honda today, where great service and your next vehicle are waiting.
Good times are calling your name at Riverwind.
So fill your heart with jackpots at OKC's favorite casino.
Catch the hottest entertainment at the Showplace Theater.
Or take it all home on a classic table game.
Play with your wild card, and every Friday in February,
you could win stacks of cash
with our $250,000 Love Struck Luck giveaway. So make it a date, and we'll see you at Riverwind.
Josh Helmer back with you live in Arlington from Globe Life Field. It's the Walden Cleaners and Laundry pregame show where the difference is quality as we count down to first pitch between Oklahoma and New Mexico State tonight. And, of course, Sooner Baseball is on the air with you right here. 88.9 FM, that's our in-house feed, so pass it along, share it with a friend. Oklahoma, after tonight, 17 straight in Norman, and unusually long early season homestand for OU. The home opener, the first look at the reimagined Kimberly Family Stadium, that'll be on Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock, versus Coppin State. 3-game set this weekend versus Coppin State before dates against Arizona State, Gonzaga, Dallas Baptist, Santa Clara, UT Arlington, and the first SEC series, Texas A&M. What an opening weekend it's been for Sooner baseball right here. Oklahoma, a perfect 3-0 after a 10-3 win over Texas Tech, a 10-1 victory in Bedlam over Oklahoma State, and of course, last night's 12-2 run rule victory over TCU. But it was a great weekend all around for Sooner Athletics. Oklahoma women's basketball, yesterday they went on the road. They topped number 23 Alabama 79-71, and we caught up with Oklahoma women's basketball play-by-play voice Brian Brinkley for the recap.
The OU women's basketball team earned their first win of the season against a ranked opponent in a true road game with a 79-71 win at number 23 Alabama on Sunday. The Sooners led by as many as 14 points early in the third quarter. Then Peyton Verhulst rolled her ankle and had to leave the game. The Crimson Tide then went on a 27-11 run with her out and took a 5-point lead. But Verhulst returned and OU got rolling again, outscoring Bama 21-11 in the fourth quarter. Aaliyah Chavez scored 9 of her 15 points in the fourth. Verhulst finished with 17 points, and Reagan Beers led the way with 21 points. OU shot 54% from the field, their highest mark in SEC play this year, and out-rebounded the Crimson Tide by 20. It was OU's first ever game in Tuscaloosa and gives the Sooners their third win over a ranked team this season. The Sooners stay on the road for their next game when they visit Georgia for a 5:30 Central Time tip-off on Thursday night. The Bulldogs are now ranked at 24, and they'll be OU's 8th different ranked SEC opponent. They will play 9 different ranked SEC teams before the season is over as they host number 21 Tennessee next Sunday in Norman. Plenty to play for in the last 2 weeks as OU tries to secure a top 4 seed in the NCAA tournament to host first and second round games at the Lloyd Noble Center. For the Sooner Sports Network, I'm Brian Brinkley.
That win for Oklahoma women's basketball, of course, on Sunday. Backtracking one day to Saturday while we were busy watching Oklahoma cruise to a Bedlam victory. It was, let's just say, an eventful afternoon inside the LNC for Oklahoma men's basketball.
Josh, it was an odd day Saturday in the LNC. Georgia hit 15 of their first 17 shots. The popcorn machine caught on fire, and yet somehow Oklahoma found a way to win it by 16. The Sooners used an 18-0 second-half run to pull away to the 94-78 victory over the Bulldogs. The Sooners were sensational in the second half, especially Tay Davis leading the way with 19 points. But it was the Oklahoma bench that was really the story of this one, led by Kawal Atak, who had 18 points, all on three-pointers. He hit 6 threes in the game. The Sooner bench had 44 points. That's a season high. Dayton Forsythe, Kirill Latantsef, and Jadon Jones also contributing to that effort. And Oklahoma makes it a 2-game winning streak with an impressive home victory over a good Georgia team. Now they go back on the road. Another tough test coming up on Wednesday night as they'll take on Tennessee in Knoxville. That'll be a 6 o'clock tip-off at Rocky Top. The news is good, though, for Porter Moser's team. They've won 2 straight. We'll send it back to you at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Josh.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Toby. And, of course, Sooner softball, they found 5 wins over the weekend, including yesterday's 34-0 romp down over UTEP. Oklahoma women's gymnastics, they went on the road. They toppled Florida. Another score above 198 for Oklahoma women's gym. Quite the final weekend for legendary Sooner Athletics director Joe Castiglione. And congratulations, Joe C., on a fabulous career, and enjoy a mini retirement as he's the Sooners Athletics Director Emeritus. And what a way to pass the baton to new Sooner Athletics Director Roger Denny. Fun to watch, not just here, but everywhere for Sooner Athletics over the weekend. And that's a look back at the weekend that was. Next, let's hear from Oklahoma head baseball coach Skip Johnson. You're listening to the Sooner pregame show presented by Walden Cleaners and Laundry, where the difference is quality. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it making more money. Spend it making more memories. Spend it learning a new skill. Spend it teaching an old trick. Spend it career climbing. Spend it mountain climbing. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
They say if you don't like the weather in Oklahoma, wait 5 minutes and check it again. Nope, not there yet. That's more like it. Being comfortable is important, and if it's -5 degrees or 100 degrees, Norman Air has you covered. Our impeccable quality and unbeatable service is what sets us apart from our competitors. It's just part of our mission to keep Oklahoma comfortable. Visit normanair.com for all your heating, air, plumbing, and electrical needs. Norman Air, service to the max.
Speaking of technology, did you know that RK Black is an authorized dealer for Kyocera copiers? And the Kyocera copiers aren't just copiers. They're smart devices that can scan, print, fax, and email your documents with ease and security. Even better, they're backed by RK Black's award-winning service team that is built on nearly 70 years of taking great care of our clients. Whether you need a desktop printer or a multifunction copier, RK Black has the right product for you. Let's get the conversation started. Give us a call at 943-9800 or visit us at rkblack.com.
At Oklahoma Electric Cooperative, we value service, not profits. That's why we want to help you save on energy costs this winter. Here are a few tips. First, open curtains on your home's south-facing windows during the day and use the sun's heat for free. Second, seal leaky doors and windows using low-cost caulking or weather stripping. And third, be sure to keep the fireplace damper closed unless a fire is burning. Visit okcoop.org for more ways to save this winter.
The big dance and big-time prizes are almost here from the home of Sooner fans. Mark your calendars on Monday, March 16th for the Refs' 25th annual 68-team giveaway at the newly renovated Buffalo Wild Wings in Moore off 19th Street from noon to 7 for your chance to win with the big dance or one of our many instant prizes. That's the Refs' 25th annual 68-team giveaway presented by Riverwind Casino, the Central Oklahoma GMC dealers, and Buffalo Wild Wings on Monday, March 16th.
Greetings once again from Arlington and from Globe Life Field. It's the Walden Cleaners and Laundry pregame show where the difference is quality. Josh Helmer here with you, and earlier today on the Dari Inoka Show had the chance to catch up with Oklahoma head baseball coach Skip Johnson, and it is time for today's pregame interview presented by Coca-Cola, official partner of the Oklahoma Sooners.
Unbelievable weekend to this point as we welcome in the head coach of the Sooners, Skip Johnson. Coach, it's awesome to have you on the show, and it was incredible to get to take a look and listen to what you all were able to do, really, in every element of the game, offensively, defensively, and obviously on the mound. What element of these three games in this start are you most satisfied with?
Probably, them being themselves in an environment that is really conducive to trying too hard, being afraid of the moment. I think that's what they just kind of attacked the moment and got after it.
Coach, the starting pitching was just exceptional across the board. Cam Johnson, L.J. Mercurius, and Cord Rager. What did you see from your starters?
Presence more than anything. I mean, they attacked the strike zone. They attacked the mitt, stuff that we talk about all the time. Took it one pitch at a time. And I think that's what the biggest thing that they did. I mean, that's the only thing that you can control, and I thought they did a great job of doing that.
I want to go back to Cam for a minute because I'd heard, Josh had mentioned it. I'd heard Toby mention it. Kendall Rogers had mentioned it, how optimistic you were at leading up to this season for Cam, even after all of the struggles that he's had. What specifically did you see in the preseason that led you to have that optimism?
I think some of the things that his daily work, some of the things that he did, not off the field, but during practice, and then in inter squad, he'd get moments in there where he would struggle, and he didn't struggle anymore. He got through those moments, and that was a big deal for me.
And it looked like, Coach, Cam had one of those moments early versus Texas Tech. How big was that second inning for him and for you guys?
Yeah, for sure. It could have spiraled out of control on him. There's no doubt about that. But he settled in and just made pitches, which was really huge.
There you go, a little bit from Skip Johnson. We'll continue our conversation with Coach when we return. You're listening to the Sooner pregame show presented by Walden Cleaners and Laundry. It's where the difference is quality. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Oklahoma Athletics is proud to partner with the industry that shares the values that makes our state great. Grit, determination, teamwork. Those words describe Sooner Nation and the people who produce the energy we need to make our modern lives go. We welcome our new energy partners from all across our great state and appreciate the essential work they do to keep our economy and our state strong. Because when our energy partners and athletics come together, Oklahoma wins.
Oklahoma Energy Partners is powered by Mewborn Oil, energy for a better tomorrow. Patterson UTI, energizing progress. Gore Nitrogen, quality without question. Williams Energy, experience powers us. Plains All-American Pipeline. Plains moves the energy that powers the modern world. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep. And by OG&E, we energize life.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, the preferred foundation repair company of the Sooners. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
At Fowler Toyota Tulsa, finding the right vehicle has never been easier. With a great selection of new and certified pre-owned vehicles, you can shop your way, online or in-store. Our team is here to make sure you get exactly what you need, with competitive pricing, extended warranties, and exceptional service. Visit Fowler Toyota Tulsa today, where your perfect ride is waiting.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Josh Helmer back in Arlington from Globe Life Field. It's the Walden Cleaners and Laundry pregame show where the difference is quality. Again, caught up with Skip Johnson earlier today. A little bit more from Coach.
When you look at your lineup, obviously we saw plenty of pop, 6 home runs over 3 games, and runs kind of coming by the bunches. I know that may not happen all year long. I get that. Is your offensive philosophy any different at all with different personnel? Like, might we see more pop? Might we see less aggressiveness on the base pass than you typically use? Or are we going to stay with the same thing?
No, I mean, that's what our offense is. I mean, if we see an inch, we're going to try to take it. That's what we do. I mean, we try to play offense. Offense is 4 things. They look at it's just about run scoring. That's all offense is. It's about run scoring. You score more runs than the other team, you usually win, right?
So always win, yeah.
So first thing in offense is base running. That's the number one thing. And then you got to do hitting, back control. You think about it, all those things that on-base percentage. You start looking at those things and you start dissecting them, and you look at what we did. Trey Gamble was the MVP of the Shriners Classic. I think he had 6 walks. He was 4 for 5 with a couple homers and 5 RBIs, but he also had 6 walks, and you start doing that, man. You get on base and you start separating the game and moving guys over, bunt them over, and put them in scoring position. It becomes hectic at times.
Coach, LJ, of course, had a terrific start in Bedlam. He posted on social media, too, though, his favorite baseball moment, favorite baseball memory ever came on Friday watching what his younger brother Xander did. What's it been like adding those two to the program?
Oh, Xander is, they're totally two different personalities. That's what's kind of incredible about it, And I think it's been really great having both of them. They're really students. They're student athletes. They make good grades, really good kids. They do everything that you ask them to do. In our world that we live in today, we're trying to teach these kids to go to appointments, do everything right, and they've done that, and they've come in, they've changed. Some of them changed some of what they've done, but they've picked each other up. They kind of bicker back and forth. It's kind of funny, different than Malachi and Carson. They kind of bicker back and forth. It's kind of funny.
As you planned out your rotation for those first 3 games, are you looking at that in what you hope will be your weekend rotation, assuming health and everything stays the same? Did you throw Cord yesterday with the intention that even as a freshman, he could be a significant weekend contributor?
Yeah, he earned a throw on Sunday. I just don't go out there and go, hey, I'm here. I'm just going to throw you. They earned the right to go out there Friday night. Cam Johnson is our best pitcher. Yep. He threw on Friday night. He's one of our best pitchers, and he earned that right. LJ earned that right last week. He threw really good last week, and then Cord earned that right to the fall and early spring. So, and then Rarick's going to throw. Rarick will start today, and we'll try to piggyback him with Wiskowski and some of these other guys, get them in there.
That was head coach Skip Johnson, our pregame interview with Coach, presented by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. The national anthem is in the books. We'll share starting lineups with you on the other side, and then first pitch right here on the Sooner Radio Network, and, of course, simulcasting tonight, SEC Network Plus. Thanks for joining the Walden Cleaners and Laundry pregame show where the difference is quality. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Now is the perfect time to kickstart your active lifestyle at the Carlstone 55-plus independent living community. Carlstone Adult Living Community offers a plethora of all-inclusive amenities such as restaurant-style meals, utilities, a storm shelter, elevator, fitness classes, movie room, and a pet-friendly environment. Give them a call today, 405-358-4445, or go online to thecarlstone.com and learn more about our luxury amenities today. Your new home awaits at the Carlstone in Norman.
Hey guys, this is Lisa Talley, owner and broker of 828 Real Estate. 828 Real Estate is your premier full-service commercial and residential real estate brokerage and property management firm. With our team of real estate agents and specialized property management team, 828 is here for you in every capacity. Whether a seller or buyer, an investor or renter, please explore our website at 828re.com. 828 Real Estate, service with purpose. 405-701-8881. Call us today.
When it comes to buying a home, you need a winning game plan. At Stride Bank, our mortgage team helps you get from kickoff to closing with competitive rates, local expertise, and personalized service. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, we'll be right there on the field with you. Learn more at stridebank.com. Stride Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Stride Bank on your team since 1913 with Oklahoma roots and nationwide reach.
Oklahoma, Joseph Dabrowski, General Manager at Seth Wadley Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Pauls Valley. We know times can get stressful. At Seth Wadley Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pauls Valley, we're here to make it count. That's why we're giving more money for your trade and giving way more than market value. Whether you need a Ram heavy duty, crew cab, cab and chassis, new Jeep Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, Gladiators, Ram 1500s, 2500s, and even 3500s, we have millions in inventory for you to choose from in all sizes and all trims. And always get America's best full-size truck power powertrain warranty of 10 years and 100,000 miles.
Oh, and if you have any challenges, just ask for me, Joseph Dabrowski, General Manager, to help your visit be one of the best you'll have anywhere.
And you'll keep getting savings with Seth spending over $24 million and counting on a promise. Tell them, Seth.
That's my promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
So get to the store with more at Seth Wiley Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on I-35 exit 72 in Pauls Valley, or click SethWileyDodge.com.
Evening, everyone, and welcome to Globe Life Field in Arlington. The respective managers have exchanged lineup cards. That's Jake Angier for New Mexico State, and of course, Skip Johnson in his 9th season for Oklahoma. Let's meet the starters for New Mexico State. The Aggies 0-3 on the season, 3 losses to Baylor. It lines up like this. It'll be the first baseman, Steve Solorzano, batting first. Aiden Takalis, the left fielder tonight, batting second. Boston Vest, he's the shortstop tonight, batting third. Bryce Campbell, he's the second baseman, the cleanup man. Easton Ruley out in right field for New Mexico State. Chris Daniels, the DH, batting sixth. Camden Kaufman, the third baseman tonight. Dave Woodcook, the catcher, man behind the dish. Cole Rogers, the center fielder. One more time around, Solorzano, Takalis, Vest, Campbell, Ruley, Daniels, Kaufman, Woodcook, Rogers, and the starting arm tonight for New Mexico State will be Matthew Yard. Fun lineup card for OU. It's a different lineup card. Camden Johnson, the leadoff man tonight. He's the Sooner third baseman. Brendan Brock behind the plate. He'll bat second. Dayton LaChance over at first base tonight, batting third. Jackson Willits, the cleanup man. He's your shortstop. Nolan Stevens, batting fifth, out in right field. Trey Gamble, fresh off being honored as the Shriners MVP. He'll bat sixth tonight for Oklahoma. He's in left field. Caden Brumbaugh earns a start over at second base, batting seventh. And our OU Health player to watch, it's the man in the number 8 hole of the order tonight for OU, Alec Blair. He's the starting center fielder tonight for Oklahoma. Oklahoma has raved about the freshman outfielder. We'll see him make his first start tonight right here at Globe Life Field. Again, batting 8th. That's Alec Blair, the center fielder, today's OU Health player to watch. OU Health, the academic health system of the University of Oklahoma. Never done, never outdone. Last in the order tonight, batting 9th, is Drew Dickerson, the designated hitter for Oklahoma. And the starting arm for the Sooners, it's the Texas transfer, Drew Rarick. Appeared in 7 games, 2 starts in his freshman season, 7 strikeouts in 7 innings of work. Expect the fastball 96 to 98. You'll see a slider and a cutter around 88, and the changeup, the third pitch. For the starting arm tonight, Drew Rarick for Oklahoma. It's a bit of a midweek lineup for Oklahoma, but as we take a peek at our Riverwind Casino keys to the game, everybody have a day. Some new faces in the lineup. Opportunity is here for Caden Brumbaugh, for Alec Blair, obviously for the starting arm, Drew Rarick. So everybody have a day. That's what these midweeks are for, is the opportunity for Oklahoma to develop and flex that depth of its roster just a little bit, and then have a professional approach tonight for Oklahoma. We watched earlier today, Arkansas, they stuck around here in Arlington. They played one more game here at Globe Life Field. Arkansas, they won versus Tarleton State, but it wasn't what you would describe as the most impressive Razorbacks victory. 3-1 was the final in that one. So have a professional approach tonight for Oklahoma. A look at your Riverwind Casino. Keys to the game. The official entertainment destination of OU Athletics. Drew Rarick, Texas transfer for Oklahoma, on the bump. He kicks, he fires, he comes home with it, and he zips the fastball in there to the leadoff man against Steve Solorzano. Solorzano, Takalis, the left fielder, Boston Vest, the scheduled hitters. Bryce Campbell, if anybody can reach, versus Rarick. Oklahoma tonight, the white jerseys, white pants, the white cap with that crimson brim this evening. The umpiring crew. It's presented to us by Cavens Group. If you have a water emergency or mold issue at your home, give Cavens Group a call, 405-573-3048, available 24 hours a day. Run down that group after this pitch here. In the dirt, skipping past the Sooner catcher tonight, Brendan Brock. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's Sean Arthur behind home plate. Cole Lump over at the first base bag. Mark Anthony Edwards behind second base. And Seth Buckminster over at third base tonight. The 1-1 from Rarick, fouled back by Solorzano. Oklahoma has played well here at Globe Life, not just this opening weekend, obviously, but all time. The Sooners 19-10 right here at Globe Life Field. Looking for win number 20 in this venue here this evening. The 1-2. Rarick sees a liner twist foul off the bat of Solorzano. Since 2019, in Major League ballparks, Oklahoma now 22-14. And again, the bulk of those right here at Globe Live. Rarick, the 1-2, lifted foul. And we'll do it all over again. Oklahoma pitching, starting pitching in particular, has been exceptional to start this season. 31 combined strikeouts by Sooner starters. Rarick, his 1-2, is once again lifted foul. Lifted foul down that first base line. The Oklahoma Arms early in 2026, a 1.80 earned run average and 40 strikeouts combined with the Sooner pitching staff. Again, 31 of those from starting arms. The 1-2 again stays a little bit downstairs, count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oklahoma has begun its season with wins over Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, and TCU right here last night. The 2-2. Fly ball sent out to right field and ranging over underneath it. The catch made in right by Nolan Stevens. Oklahoma 10-1 on opening, 10-3 on opening day versus Texas Tech. 10-1 versus Oklahoma State on Saturday. And victorious last night, run rule fashion, 12-2 versus TCU. Run down that defensive alignment for Oklahoma in just a moment for you. Stevens, the grab right there in right field. Here's Aiden Takalas for New Mexico State. Rarick misses away for ball 1. Trey Gamble, he's the Sooner starter in left. Alec Blair, again, talented freshman outfielder, earns the start tonight in center field. Nolan Stevens in right tonight for OU. The right-hander Rarick tosses home and gets a swing and a miss. Fastball at 96 past the bat of Takalas. Camden Johnson at third base. Jackson Willits at short tonight. Caden Brumbaugh, the second baseman. Dayton LaChance, he's over at first base tonight. And Brendan Brock behind the plate. This pitch from Rarick outside. 2 balls and a strike to the New Mexico State left fielder this evening, Aiden Takalas. Rarick, his 2-1 pitch. well upstairs and outside as Takalis jumps in front. 3 balls and a strike. Rarick, a fly out of Solorzano to right. Battling here with Takalis. In a 3-1 count. Time is called. And it'll be ball 4 on the pitch clock violation. So the first base runner of the night for New Mexico State via the free pass right there, issued by Drew Rarick. Oklahoma, after its weekend right here, climbing the national rankings. Baseball America was the only top 25 poll in the preseason to rank OU. That has changed after this past weekend. Pitch in on the hands is off the bat of Boston Vest. Vest, the New Mexico State shortstop tonight. Bats here. 1 on and 1 out. Baseball America ranked OU number 19 in the preseason. Runner goes, throws in the dirt. Oklahoma throws down. It's off the bag. It skips away. And swiping second base is Takalis. Baseball America ranked OU number 19. The Sooners, after wins over Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, and TCU, they've jumped up to number 15 in that poll, the Baseball America new top 25 today. That's Oklahoma's highest ranking. Rarick now with a man over in scoring position. The 1-1 fouled back. Vest fouls it backwards and falls behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No new USA Today coaches poll today. That will return next week. But the other 3 top 25s, Oklahoma has entered those rankings. The 1-2 is hard hit over to third. Bobbled for a moment. The throw not in time. Camden Johnson, it was hard hit. He couldn't handle it initially. And Vest legs it out. And New Mexico State, the Aggies, a couple of early base runners here in the first. Lost it as he was trying to make the throw over to first base. Takes us to Bryce Campbell. Rarick misses inside. Campbell batting 200 in the early going of this 2026 campaign. Couple of base knocks for Bryce Campbell. Pair of Aggies aboard. Rarick, the 1-0. Lifted foul. Hit well, but twisting down that left field line from Bryce Campbell. The D1 baseball poll, Oklahoma now ranked number 21, so they've made their entrance there. Rarick takes a peek at second base. Now bringing it home. And a liner that, again, twists foul. Karams into the visiting loading area down there. Just off to the side of the third base and left field line. Takalis at second. Vest at first. A walk. A single, the 1-2. Misses. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bryce Campbell. Oklahoma, after tonight, will return to Kimry Family Stadium, the renovated Kimry Family Stadium. New batter's eye, the outfield wall has been tweaked. Bullpen's now set to be in the outfield. Throw over to second base. Takalis back easily. And it will be a lengthy 17-game homestand for Oklahoma after tonight. From February 20th through March 15th, Oklahoma will play in Norman. The 2-2 popped up, and it gets back out of play. The first inning so far, Solorzano flew out to Nolan Stevenson right. The pitch clock violation, Takalis, the free pass, it was ball four there. Vest ripped it over to Johnson at third base. And bouncing home ball three here. Full count from Drew Rarick to Bryce Campbell, the New Mexico State cleanup man. Rarick brings it home. The runners go, and it's a swing and a miss. Big strikeout right here for Drew Rarick, and there's two away. The Aggies advance to second and third, so Takalis over at third base. Vest takes second, but Oklahoma finds the second out of the first inning. Rarick punching out Campbell. Now Easton Ruley, New Mexico State right fielder tonight. Big spot early for him. And inside, it's ball one. Evening, everyone, on the Sooner Radio Network and on SEC Network Plus tonight as we are simulcasting. The 1-0 bounces away from Brock at home plate. There's a throwback to Rarick. He can't handle it. One run is in, and here comes the second. Takalis and Vest across. And New Mexico State strikes first with a couple tonight. The wild pitch brings home a pair. Rarick wants a new baseball after the wild pitch. Brings Takalis and Vest in to score. New Mexico State, the early lead this evening. Rarick brings it home and misses downstairs. Brock up from behind home plate wants a word with Drew Rarick as the count now 3 balls, no strikes to Easton Ruley. Trying to settle the youngster down. Drew Rarick, sophomore right-hander again from Fargo, North Dakota. Big 6'4", 243-pound right-hander. Spent last year at Texas, transferred to Oklahoma. His 3-0. Good-looking fastball. Strike one. Rarick brings the 3-1 pitch home, and it's upstairs, it's inside, and spinning out of the way was Ruley. Ball 4, and Ruley trying to make sure he didn't wear one. Second free pass of the first issued by Rarick. New Mexico State has already played it a pair. Rarick trying to keep it at just that. Now faces Chris Daniels, the designated hitter. And the pitch is downstairs. It's ball one. Rarick in a 1-0 count here to Daniels. He brings it home. And they'll check down at first base. And Cole Lump says, yes, Chris Daniels went around. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rarick, the 1-1 pitch. A cutter that stays down. New Mexico State, couple of runs across. The wild pitch brought home a pair. And again, missing. It's ball 3. Rarick, 3 balls, 1 strike to Chris Daniels. Number 6 man in the order for New Mexico State. Runner goes. This pitch is popped up. Will it stay playable? And not quite. Trying to reach in was Dayton LaChance over and across into the Sooner dugout. Just out of his reach. And it's a full count to Chris Daniels. LaChance nearly found the final out of the first. Not quite, and it's a payoff pitch. Rarick, as the runner goes, it's fouled back. Ruley was off to the races. Daniels swings and fouls it back. Lengthy top of the first. Rarick again brings it home, and it's upstairs. It's ball 4. Big turn at second base from Ruley. He'll stay put. As Daniels walks. Pitch got away from Brock, and Ruley thought about trying to take third base. Now Skip Johnson out of the Sooner dugout wants a word. The University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners: Dos Equis, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, Shakes Frozen Custard, Gin and Juice, Pizza Hut, HTO, Coop Ale Works, Kona Ice, and Rock and Roll Tequila. Skip Johnson, the Sooner infield, chatting with Drew Rarick. Couple of runs across. Tokalis, who walked. Vest singled, sharply hit over to Camden Johnson at third base. And Camden Johnson, as he fielded and tried to make the throw over to first base, lost the baseball for just that moment, and it allowed Vest to beat the throw and put 2 aboard. A strikeout of Campbell, but a wild pitch. Brock Tokalis, and then a flip that was offline for Rarick allowed Vest to score as well, and it's 2-0 New Mexico State early with Ruley at second, Daniels at first, successive walks from Rarick. He tosses home and he gets a swing and a miss. Camden Kaufman, the New Mexico State third baseman. Kaufman, 1 hit on the season. The 0-1 is right up the middle, handled by Willits, who races to the second base bag and forces out Daniels. That ends the first, but not before New Mexico State. They strike first, couple of runs in the opening inning. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back? You've got some nerve showing up here again, looking all delicious with your fresh all-beef patties, melty cheeses, grilled peppers and onions, and jalapeno ranch. When I want you, you're nowhere to be found. And now you're back? Aw, get in here. We just missed you, that's all. The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back for a limited time and harder to resist than ever. Download the app. What a burger!
At Toyota, we don't just build trucks. We build something that's meant to last. That's why the 2026 Tundra is built to tough it out and to take it easy. Built to carry tradition and to make new ones. Built stronger, built louder, built here. The 2026 Toyota Tundra. Built in Texas, driven everywhere. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, the preferred foundation repair company of the Sooners. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Sophomore righty Matthew York, the starting arm for New Mexico State tonight. He'll face Camden Johnson, the Oklahoma third baseman. Brendan, the Sooner catcher, batting second. Dayton LaChance, the Oklahoma first baseman, batting third. Jackson Willits, the cleanup man at short tonight. Nolan Stevens batting fifth. He's out in right field for Oklahoma. Trey Gamble, the Sooner left fielder, batting sixth. Caden Brumbaugh gets the start tonight at second base. He bats seventh tonight for OU. Alec Blair, the freshman center fielder tonight, and Drew Dickerson, the designated hitter. Johnson, Brock, LaChance, Willits, Stevens, Gamble, Brumbaugh, Blair, and Dickerson tonight to face Matthew York. First pitch from York misses. Ball one to Camden Johnson. Camden Johnson batting .462 so far this season. 6 hits, couple of runs driven in. And, of course, that came last night on his 2-run home run that hit the right field foul pole. York again inside, it's ball 2. Matthew York, a season ago, a 7.58 ERA, 18 appearances, made 7 starts. And he misses. Upstairs, it's ball 3. Fastball that stayed up. Sooners, after surrendering a pair in the first, need to keep this offense the way it's been, which is red hot to start 2026. 3-0 pitch in there. Fastball for a called strike. Camden Johnson, a season ago at Wichita State, a .325 hitter. He had 35 runs batted in. This one ripped down the first base line, but foul. And Camden Johnson will see a payoff pitch as the first hitter tonight for Oklahoma. Camden Johnson has stolen a couple of bases already this season. The payoff. And it's ball 4. Low and in to Camden Johnson. So the first Sooner hitter tonight reaches Camden Johnson, the free pass to start. Brendan Brock, a terrific start to his 2026 season. 6 hits already. A trio of those extra base knocks. And he's batting .500. Brock watches the first pitch out of the zone. Brendan Brock, 6 hits, 6 runs scored already this season. A throw over to first base, and Johnson back safely. Brock, 5 runs driven in. First 3 games of 2026. York again, another pickoff attempt, paying Quite a bit of attention here to Camden Johnson, who they know can really run. Again, a couple of stolen bases already for Camden Johnson. The 1-0 misses upstairs inside to Brendan Brock. Quick conversation for New Mexico State. Just to finish that top 25 conversation we were having in the top of the first, the National College Baseball Writers Association, OU was receiving votes before this opening weekend. They're ranked number 19 now. Perfect game. Oklahoma was not ranked in the preseason poll. They're number 22 by perfect game in its new top 25 today. And again, as Yark misses 3 balls, no strikes to Brendan Brock. Yark in danger of issuing walks to both Camden Johnson and Brendan Brock to start tonight. Cutter across for strike 1. Baseball America, the lone top 25 that ranked OU in the preseason, and that's where OU is ranked the highest. The 3-1 is popped up high here at Globe Life Field, and it'll get out of play. Popped up near the roof by Brendan Brock. Camden Johnson at first base. Bottom 1, Oklahoma trying to get the bats started early tonight. And this pitch misses. Camden Johnson was off to the races. And Brock will join him with a first inning walk. Dayton LaChance stands in. He's the man that ended it last night with his walk-off RBI knock to left field last night versus TCU. LaChance, a .364 hitter so far. Couple of doubles. 2 of his 4 hits have gone for extra bases. He waves at the first offering, a curveball. LaChance watches the count even up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Defensively tonight for New Mexico State, Aiden Tokalis in left, Cole Rogers in center, Easton Ruley over in right field. And a pitch in the dirt. LaChance can't find it, and he's down 1-2. Camden Kaufman at third base tonight. Boston Vest at short. Bryce Campbell, the second baseman, and Steve Solorzano at first. Dane Woodcook behind home plate for Matthew Yark. The 1-2 is sent foul. Diving was Kaufman over at third base. Couple of free passes from Matthew Yark to Camden Johnson to Brendan Brock. And here's the Sooner first baseman, Dayton LaChance, in a 1-2 count. Takes upstairs the count even. Two balls, 2 strikes. Matthew Yark. They'll throw back to second base. Johnson in safely. Told you off the top that Oklahoma's played a lot of baseball right here at Globe Life Field. A 19-10 record right here at Globe Life after its 3 wins to start the season. Oh, the throw gets away at second base, but backed up nicely, and Camden Johnson stays put. Thought about it for a moment, but saw Vest ranging over to collect it quickly. Skipping away from home plate, Camden Johnson and Brendan Brock. They could both really run, and they're both off to the races, taking second and third base as the Sooners advance on the pitch in the dirt. That combination on the base paths right now, entering tonight a perfect 5 for 5 on stolen bases, and they both advance right there. And it's ball 4, skipping into the dangerous Dayton LaChance. And Oklahoma's got him loaded. Dayton LaChance said the dangerous Dayton LaChance. He had 21 home runs, 104 runs driven in last season in the JUCO ranks. And Matthew York didn't want to give him a cookie to crush. New Mexico State out for a mound visit. It's an early CertaPro Painters pitching change as the Aggies make a call to the bullpen. We'll tell you about the New Mexico State arm when we return. It's Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Oklahoma Athletics is proud to partner with the industry that shares the values that makes our state great. Grit, determination, teamwork. Those words describe Sooner Nation and the people who produce the energy we need to make our modern lives go. We welcome our new energy partners from all across our great state and appreciate the essential work they do to keep our economy and our state strong. Because when our energy partners and athletics come together, Oklahoma wins.
Oklahoma Energy Partners is powered by Mewborn Oil, energy for a better tomorrow. Patterson UTI, energizing progress. Gore Nitrogen, quality without question. Williams Energy, experience powers us. Plains All-American Pipeline, Plains moves the energy that powers the modern world. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep. And by OG&E, we energize life.
Cooper Reese is the New Mexico State pitcher. We'll tell you about Cooper Reese in a moment, but let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
You're listening to the home of Sooner fans, KREF, Norman, Oklahoma, and streaming live on the KREF app.
The Ref Sports Radio Network.
Cooper Reese quickly out of the Aggies bullpen. Right-hander from Idaho, 6'2", right-hander. A season ago, 8 appearances, a 1-1 win-loss record, a 9.53 earned run average, 11 1/3 innings pitched, 12 earned runs with 14 walks against 8 strikeouts. So prone for the free pass, 12 earned runs and 11 hits surrendered. Again, last season, 9.53 ERA across 11 1/3 innings pitched for Cooper Reese. And he comes into a sticky situation. Camden Johnson, Brock, LaChance, the starter Matthew York, walking the bases loaded. And here's Jackson Willits. Willits takes inside, quickly in front, 1 ball, no strikes. Reese is 1-0. Nearly skips away. Woodcook, good job behind home plate. CertaPro Painters pitching change, by the way. Are you looking to make a change at your home? The professionals at CertaPro Painters can help. Right now, you can get 15% off your interior or exterior painting project. The 2-0, Willits, good eye, patient, jumps in front, 3 balls, no strikes. Call CertaPro Painters at 405-990-8521. Let Robert and Jonathan take care of you today. Reese, the 3-0. Does get this one across for strike one, a fastball. 88 on the radar gun. Jackson Willits, a chance to get Oklahoma even right here, right now. And it's upstairs. He'll take ball 4. That brings in a run. And Oklahoma's on the board with 4 straight walks. So Camden Johnson touches home plate. Brendan Brock over to third base. LaChance takes second. And Jackson Willits aboard. Nolan Stevens now. And the left-handed bat for Oklahoma watches the slider miss. Reese again, last season, 14 walks, and he's issued one already to Jackson Willits. And it's 4 straight free passes from New Mexico State pitching. Again, downstairs, it's ball 2 with the fastball. Nolan Stevens, 1 for 7 on the season so far. Got a big spot early. Do some early damage. And he is patient. These Oklahoma hitters, they're gonna make Matthew York, they're gonna make Cooper Reese, whoever it is. Got to throw strikes to Oklahoma. Stevens now in a 3-0 count. Bags juiced. And he takes the game-tying walk. And Stevens, the free pass. We're all even. 2 apiece in Arlington. And here's Trey Gamble. Gamble, the MVP of the Shriners Children's College Showdown. Skip Johnson was raving about, speaking of walks, was raving about the fact that Gamble has already walked 6 times in addition to his 2 home runs. Gamble stands in, swings at the first pitch, drives this back to left field, and falling down, the catch is made. LaChance across in Oklahoma off the Gamble fly to left field. They have their first lead tonight. Willits, Stevens up a station. Falling down, but he still made the grab. Did Tokalis in left field. Nice recovery. But Oklahoma has its first lead tonight. Now Caden Brumbaugh. He watches ball 1. Opposite batter's box. Willits and Stevens in scoring position for Oklahoma. Just 1 away. Bottom 1, Oklahoma, its first lead tonight. Fouled back. See if Brumbaugh can drive in a pair. Reese tosses home and he misses upstairs. High and inside to Caden Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh, just 3 at-bats so far this season. 2-1 pitch. And good eye as Brumbaugh jumps in front. 3 balls and a strike. Cooper Reese, his 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball lifted out to right field. Aggies converging, and it falls in. It falls in. Easton Ruley couldn't find it. Willits comes home, and Brumbaugh off to second base. Stevens only advances to third as everybody was waiting for Campbell or Ruley to find the baseball, and it gets behind Ruley and right. Just misjudged it. Came sprinting in, couldn't find it. And Oklahoma leads New Mexico State 4-2. Now Alec Blair, our OU Health player to watch tonight. Takes ball one. Well, some nice run support for Oklahoma and for Drew Rarick, who gave up, surrendered a pair in the first. They've gotten 4 right back for him and not done yet. Rolled over to the right side. A run will score as Blair, the RBI ground out, brings home Nolan Stevens. It's 5-2 OU. So Oklahoma's first 5 hitters tonight, they all walked, and they've all come home here in the first to give OU a 5-2 lead. Now Drew Dickerson, the Sooner DH, lays off and takes ball one. Reese, the 1-0. That's upstairs. It's ball 2. Dickerson started 17 games last season, a 3.03 average a season ago. 2-0 pitch. And that's ball 3. 3.03 average, 27 games played in total for Drew Dickerson. 20 hits, and he went yard 4 times last season, 15 runs driven in. The 3-0 finds its way in there for the first strike. Brumbaugh at third base. Oklahoma leads New Mexico State now 5-2. And Dickerson thought it was ball 4, but it's strike 2 and the count's full. Fastball that found its way across. Reese, the payoff pitch, is chopped over to Reese, who fields and throws in time. And that's the Sooner first. But Oklahoma, they are issued 5 walks. And Johnson, Brock, LaChance, Willett, Stevens, all in to plate 5 Sooner runs. And through 1, Oklahoma leads New Mexico State 5-2. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Good times are calling your name at the Showplace Theater with acts like Chicago, March 13th. Randy Hauser, March 21st. And Nate Smith, March 27th. Riverwind is OKC's favorite casino experience.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Used Ford trucks. We have more because we give you more for your trade at Bob Moore Ford. In fact, we have over 30 used trucks in stock right now. F-150s, F-250s, F-350s, whatever you're looking for. We have the used Ford truck for you. Choose from XLTs, Lariats, King Ranches, and Platinums. Get the used Ford truck you want at the affordable price you need. Only at Bob Moore Ford at I-35 and Southeast 89th Street or online at bobmoreford.com.
Barfield brings it home and misses. Low right here to Chris Daniels. The 1-1, again, skipping into Chris Daniels. Daniels just 5 at-bats entering this evening. 2-1 from Barfield is outside, and Daniels has himself a 3-1 count. Barfield, the 3-1 pitch. It's just across, caught the inside corner, and the count is full. Daniels was readying with his what he thought was his second free pass tonight, but instead the count is full. Barfield payoff. This is ball forward. Downstairs, and Daniels has walked for the second time this evening. Fourth free pass so far by Sooner pitching tonight. Oklahoma leads New Mexico State 7-4, top 3. Barfield brings it home. The bunt laid down. Barfield fields, throws, and it's in time, on target to Dayton LaChance. Daniels advanced, but Kaufman retired. Good job by Barfield fielding the bunt. Shoveled it up. And a nice job by LaChance at first base. Low throw. He handled it. Woodcook stands in and watches strike one. Woodcook struck out first time tonight. That was in the second inning. Leadoff man Woodcook in the second was sat down on strikes. The 0-1 from Barfield. Again, bouncing in past home plate. And Brock blocks it. Sooners trying to strand an Aggie. Chris Daniels at second base. The 1-1. And it misses as Woodcook jumps in front. 2 balls, 1 strike. Barfield looks to second. Now the 2-1. And the slider misses. Woodcook in front. 3 balls, 1 strike with 2 away. Top 3 already. A 2-run blast this inning from Bryce Campbell into the left field stands. Barfield, the pitch. Good looking fastball this time. Runs the count full. And Barfield ready with the payoff pitch. Brings it home and he misses. Woodcook flips the bat, and the Aggies a couple aboard with 2 away here in the New Mexico State top of the third. New Mexico State, couple of runs in the first inning. They've added 2 more here in the third. The 2-run home run from Bryce Campbell. The Aggies second baseman deposited a baseball in the left field seats. Now Cole Rogers to face Barfield. And Barfield, again, can't find the zone. Rogers grounded out to third base, first time up tonight in the second. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fastball from Barfield. Past the bat. Daniels at second. Woodcook at first base. Barfield tosses home and misses for ball 2. Fastball stayed out of the zone. Barfield, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball once again out, missing to Cole Rogers, in danger of loading the bases with 2 away in the third. Barfield, his 3-1 pitch. That's in there, inside, too far in for ball 4, and it is back-to-back walks to New Mexico State. Woodcook and now Rogers. Daniels trots over to third. Woodcook to second, and Rogers aboard right there. Setting the stage here for Steve Solorzano. Barfield brings it home and misses inside. Ball 1 to Solorzano. Solorzano has flown out to right tonight and reached via the Oklahoma error at third base by Camden Johnson, throwing error. It skips away. Baseball away from Brendan Brock, and New Mexico State watches Chris Daniels come across. And the Aggies advance to second and third. Third run this inning for New Mexico State, and it's suddenly a 2-run ball game with the potential tying runs at second and third. Grounded over to short. Willits fields and throws. Nice play from Jackson Willits to Dayton LaChance as Solorzano grounds out to short. The Aggies bring a trio of runs home, but they leave the potential tying runs aboard. 7-5, Oklahoma in front. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
At Fowler Dodge, we're all about delivering vehicles that work as hard as you do. With a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned vehicles, our team is here to make the car buying process easy. And with competitive pricing, flexible financing, and instant trade-in appraisals, we'll help you drive off with confidence. Start your journey today. Shop online or visit Fowler Dodge to get started. Hey, Sooner fans, want to make the most of not only your game day, but every day? Norman Parks and Recreation has got you covered. With 68 beautiful parks all over Norman, there's always a place to have fun or connect with nature. Swim or shoot hoops at the Young Family Athletic Center. Take a walk at Ruby Grant. Hang out with friends at the Adult Wellness Center or tee off at Westwood. And don't forget to make a splash at the Westwood Family Aquatic Center. Follow us on social at Norman OK Parks to explore all we have to offer. Norman Parks and Recreation, where Norman plays.
There's a big deal going on at Whataburger. Our new Big Ranch wrap is just $3 with a crispy chicken strip, buttermilk ranch, cheese, and fresh veggies in a warm tortilla. Or for $4, go bigger with 5 premium Whata chicken bites. Or go bigger than big with a Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. with fresh 100% beef and melty cheese for just $5. Add fries and a drink for just $2.49. Now that's a big deal. The What a Deal, now at What a Burger. For a limited time at participating locations. Download the app.
We're back with you in Arlington. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
You're listening to the home of Sooner fans, KREF, Norman, Oklahoma, and streaming live on the KREF app.
The Ref Sports Radio Network.
Braden Barnes back to it for New Mexico State. Firing home a first pitch strike to Caden Brumbaugh. Brumbaugh doubling in the first. Attacks this pitch and rolls it over to short. And Brumbaugh safe to the first base bag. Beats the throw. Beats the throw to the glove of Solorzano. So an infield single for Caden Brumbaugh to lead things off for Oklahoma in the third. Oklahoma in front of New Mexico State, trying to stay perfect. 7-5, playing in the bottom of the third right here from Globe Life Field. And here's Alec Blair. Home plate umpire Sean Arthur checks down with Buckminster, and they say yes. Alec Blair went around, couldn't check up. Pitch squirts away from home plate, but Woodcook finds it before Caden Brumbaugh could think about running. One ball, one strike to Alec Blair. Barnes tosses home. Blair swings away and fouls away. RBI ground out for Alec Blair over to second base in the first inning for Oklahoma. So he's got a ribby already tonight. The 1-2 downstairs. Woodcook wants a new baseball, and they toss it on over to Braden Barnes. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alec Blair. Caden Brumbaugh at the first base bag for Oklahoma. Here's the pitch. Blair fouls it away. Just caught a piece. For all things college baseball, including live games and talk, tune in to Sirius XM College Sports Radio, channel 84, and streaming on the Sirius XM app. Blair steps back into the left-handed batter's box, the 2-2. And he lines it over to third, and they'll turn it into a double play. Blair sharply lines to Kaufman. They've tossed to second and on to first, and it's a New Mexico State double play, erasing Brumbaugh and erasing Blair. Now, Drew Dickerson. First pitch swinging, and he takes it through the 5-6 hole. Just past the diving Kaufman over at third base. And Oklahoma, some two-out traffic. Two-out single for Drew Dickerson. And Drew Dickerson, his first base knock in 2026. Now, Camden Johnson will try to keep the line moving for Oklahoma. Bottom three. Takes a fastball for a called strike. Camden Johnson tonight has walked and scored. He's doubled and scored. Throw over to first base. Dickerson in standing. Oklahoma baseball brought to us by OG&E. We energize life. The left-hander Braden Barnes facing the left-handed bat of Camden Johnson. And it's downstairs. Again, Oklahoma after tonight will return home to now Kimry Family Stadium, and they'll play 17 straight in Norman. 1-1. Fouled away. Barnes jumps in front of Camden Johnson. Dates for Oklahoma. The home opening series, of course, this weekend, beginning versus Coppin State, 4 o'clock on Friday. 1-2 pitch, and Camden Johnson swings, misses. The baseball gets away, and he's down to first base as the wild pitch allows Camden Johnson to reach. Dickerson takes second base, and the Sooners, with 2 away, give Brendan Brock a chance. Braden Barnes, the wild pitch, he had Camden Johnson, but Woodcook couldn't collect the baseball. So Brendan Brock has walked a couple of times, scored in both instances. Now a 2-out at bat. First pitch, he pops away. Brendan Brock batting a cool 500 and 667 right now with 2 outs. Lays off and watches the count even up, does Brendan Brock. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brock, 333 so far this season with runners aboard and runners in scoring position. The 1-1, and he'll take inside, and he jumps in front into a hitter's count. The 2-1 pitch now. Barnes steps off. He'll throw to second base. Drew Dickerson at second. Camden Johnson reached moments ago on the wild pitch. Struck out but reached. Barnes delivers in the dirt. And Brendan Brock, a 3-1 count. See if he's got the green light here or if he's looking for ball 4. Braden Barnes readying a 3-1 pitch. Here it comes. And it's inside. Brendan Brock takes ball 4. And after a double play, Oklahoma, a Dickerson single, a strikeout for Johnson, but a wild pitch allows him to reach. Brendan Brock walks, and the bases loaded up, full of Sooners. Dayton LaChance has walked both times tonight. Barnes tosses home, and LaChance takes ball 1. Swinging away and driven into center field. It'll sit down. 1 run is home. A second Sooner run across. They're thinking about clearing the bases. LaChance drives in 3. Dickerson, Johnson, Brendan Brock. All around for Dayton LaChance on the bases clearing 3 RBI double. And Oklahoma leads 10-5. Willits takes strike 1. So Oklahoma got Brumbaugh aboard. Blair hits into a double play. And Oklahoma proceeds to cash in on the wild pitch, really. Swing and a miss here from Jackson Willits. Single from Dickerson. Johnson struck out, but the wild pitch got him aboard. Brock walks, and Dayton LaChance clears the bags. The 0-2. And Willits takes upstairs. The University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners. Community Coffee, Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, High Noon, Cup Bop, Nacho Express, Conecuh Sausage, and Evan Williams. The 1-2, got him. Looking. Jackson Willits watches strike 3. But Oklahoma tacks on 3 runs as Dayton LaChance clears the bases with his 3 RBI double. Oklahoma 10, New Mexico State 5. We've played 3. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Feeling stuck in your current home? Now is the best time to make a move. Home Creations is making home ownership more affordable with low interest rate opportunities and special financing. Don't wait. Live like a champion today. Call Holly at 405-364-9999 to find your dream home.
364-9999 means Home Creations.
Come on down to River Bottom Nursery at one of their 2 locations in OKC. Now under new ownership, River Bottom serves both the commercial industry as well as the gardener and homeowner at both their plant and tree nursery locations. River Bottom Nursery has everything you need to make your yard paradise. Call them today, 405-735-3636, or swing by one of their 2 locations. RiverbottomNursery.com, Oklahoma City's premier tree and plant nursery.
Dealing with a water emergency in your home or business? Don't panic. Call Cavens Group right away. Hi, this is Reese from Cavens Group. Our fast response team is available 24/7 to extract water, dry your property, and prevent costly damage. With advanced equipment and certified technicians, we handle leaks, floods, and unexpected disasters quickly and professionally. Protect your property and peace of mind. Call Cavens Group at 405-573-3048 or visit cavensgroup.com.
Brahms is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries from the fresh market. Brahms is proud to be a part of your family's tradition. Brahms, farm fresh for over 50 years. Proud partner of OU Athletics. First look at Mason Bixby for Oklahoma, as it's another Certapro Painters pitching change. Bixby, a transfer from TCU to Oklahoma, appeared in a dozen games out of the bullpen. Last year, made one start, a 5.89 ERA, 24 strikeouts in 18 innings of action. And he also started 3 games as part of 8 appearances his freshman year, posted a 4.50 ERA, 26 strikeouts in 18 innings of work as a freshman at TCU. Big 6'7", 240-pound right-hander from San Antonio, Texas, and a TCU transfer. Faces Aiden Toklas to start. Bixby fires home, 96 miles per hour with the fastball, but he misses away. Bixby to Toklas, his 1-0. Again, upstairs it's outside, and quickly Aiden Toklas, the left fielder, in front, 2 balls, no strikes. Bixby, the 2-0 pitch. There's a good-looking fastball on the inner half to Aiden Toklas for strike 1. Bixby ready with the 2-1. And he gets a swing and a miss. 97-mile-per-hour fastball that time. Bixby can run it up there. Pitching change, by the way, brought to us by Certapro Painters. Call 405-990-8521. Bixby, the 2-2. Fouled away. The professionals at Certapro Painters. Right now, they can get you 15% off your interior or exterior painting projects. Again, call 405-990-8521. Let Robert and Jonathan take care of you. Mason Bixby on for Oklahoma out of the pen. Here's his 2-2. And it's lined over and caught at second base. Caden Brumbaugh snares it for out number 1. So Toklas sharply hit over to second base, but it's out number 1. So the first batter of work for Bixby at Oklahoma is Toklas. He hits it hard, but lines it over to Brumbaugh. Another fastball upstairs. Boston Vest stands in for New Mexico State. Has singled and was hit by a pitch tonight. The 1-0. And Bixby inside, missing again. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball inside from Mason Bixby. Bixby brings it home, the 2-0. The fastball across for strike 1. Oklahoma now leads New Mexico State thanks to the bases clearing double from Dayton LaChance. 10-5. Another fastball. This time at 96, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bixby versus Boston Vest. See if Bixby can find his first strikeout as a Sooner. Misses here, the count's full. Bixby, a 6'7" righty from San Antone. Payoff pitch, and it's outside. Ball 4 to Boston Vest, who has reached all 3 times tonight. Singled, was hit by a pitch, singled and scored, was hit by a pitch and scored, and walks right here with 1 out in the 4th. And here's Bryce Campbell, a 2-run blast last time up, deposited it in the left field seats. Bixby deals strike 1, took a little bit off. Bixby nods his 0-1, stays inside. Campbell struck out in the first, and then again, the 2-run homer in the third. Bixby, a 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. One ball, 2 strikes. Bixby bringing it home, and it's fouled back as Campbell just finds a piece. Bob Moore Ford is proud to honor service members through the Patriot of the Game. To nominate a Patriot, visit bobmoreford.com/hero. Bixby in a 1-2 count, tosses home. And this gets away momentarily from Brock. Vest stays put. Boston Vest at the first base bag now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bryce Campbell. Oklahoma leads 10-5. Top 4. And the pitch is a foul tip and a strikeout. The fastball at 96 sits down Bryce Campbell. And there's 2 away in the 4th. Easton Ruley walked and has popped out so far tonight. Faces Bixby, and he in on the hands, turns on it, and lines it foul. So Easton Ruley offering at the first pitch that he sees, a 96-mile-per-hour fastball in on the hands from Mason Bixby. Bixby nods his 0-1. Just misses inside. Boston Vest at first base. And Bixby again upstairs out of the zone. Vest at first, and Easton Ruley trying to keep this 4th inning alive for New Mexico State. 2-1 pitch is fouled back. And now Mason Bixby has eyes perhaps on back-to-back strikeouts to end the fourth inning. The 6'7" righty. Does he try to blow one past Ruley? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Bixby brings it home, and it's lined out into right field. It's a 2-out single for Ruley. Vest trots down to second, and New Mexico State, the Aggies, a couple aboard with 2 away in the top of the fourth for Chris Daniels. Chris Daniels tonight, a pair of walks. The designated hitter for New Mexico State, walked and scored in the third. Nice slider from Bixby. In for a called strike to Chris Daniels. And the 0-1 fouled away. Oklahoma moves Brumbaugh over behind the second base bag. And fouled back by Daniels. Oklahoma playing the right-handed bat Daniels here to pull it over to the left side of the infield. Big opening over there between second base and first base for the right-handed bat of Chris Daniels with a couple of Aggies aboard. Bixby misses downstairs. Bixby trying to protect a 10-5 Oklahoma lead over New Mexico State in the top of the fourth. The 1-2 is downstairs, and the count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vest and Ruley aboard for Chris Daniels with 2 away. The right-hander delivers and gets a swing and a miss. The fastball punches out Daniels and leaves a couple of Aggies aboard. And Oklahoma grabs the bats as we move to the bottom of the fourth. Oklahoma leads New Mexico State 10-5. Sooner baseball from Learfield.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing, so we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Oh, mama! Sooner Nation, it's time to welcome the new official smoked sausage of OU Athletics, Conecuh Sausage. Conecuh Sausage uses the finest ingredients to make the best-tasting hickory smoked sausage, perfect for your game day tailgate. So put the ponies in the barn and the smoked Conecuh Sausage on the grill. Enjoy at Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium and at all of your favorite OU Athletics events this year. And check them out online at ConecuhSausage.com. Conecuh Sausage, true Southern flavor since 1947.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
The University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Anheuser-Busch, Fletcher's Original Corny Dogs, as Braden Barnes back out, and he misses to Nolan Stevens. Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay, The Baked Bear, Taco Mayo, Wonderfolk, and Boomerang Diner. Ground ball over to second, gobbled up, and on to first. Campbell to Solorzano, sits down Nolan Stevens, and there's quickly one away. Time now for this date in Oklahoma Sooners baseball history, courtesy of Cal and the Yardbirds. We've seen Cal here, but can't wait to see Cal and all of the Yardbirds coming up on Friday afternoon into the weekend, 4 o'clock, Coppin State, again, the home opener, as Trey Gamble takes ball one. The home opener from Kimry Family Stadium. Okay, this date, 24 years ago, February 16th, 2002, Oklahoma 10, Southeast Missouri State 1. Gamble watches ball two from Braden Barnes. It was Rocky Cherry that got the win. 7 innings, 8 strikeouts, and just the 1 hit. Barnes misses. It's ball 3 to Trey Gamble. And again, that was this date, February 16th, 2002, 24 years ago. Oklahoma 10, Southeast Missouri State 1. 4-pitch walk to Trey Gamble. And the Sooners, a man aboard, with 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. Caden Brumbaugh having a strong night, a double, a single. 2 for 2, back to the plate. Brumbaugh watches ball 1. The 1-0 is grounded up the middle. They flip to 2 for 1. There will be no throw to first base. So Gamble forced out at second on the Brumbaugh fielder's choice. A grounder up the middle that didn't find its way through. And there's 2 away. See if Alec Blair can keep this Oklahoma bottom of the 4th inning alive. He watches ball 1. Braden Barnes missing low. One-0 pitch to Blair. Blair fouls it away. Driving it foul the opposite direction. The left-hander brings it home and tosses in strike 2 to Alec Blair. Alec Blair tonight. RBI ground out in the first and lined into a double play. Swiping second off goes Caden Brumbaugh, as the pitch was in the dirt. Alec Blair watched it. The count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Oklahoma has a Sooner in scoring position. Blair, the 2-2, watches away. The count's full. Drew Dickerson waiting in the on-deck circle. If Alec Blair can keep this bottom of the 4th alive for Oklahoma. And that's exactly what will happen here as Barnes misses low to Alec Blair. Good eye. And Sooners at first and second for Drew Dickerson. Dickerson singled his last time up and then came around to score on the Dayton LaChance. Bases clearing double in the 3rd. Right-handed bat of Dickerson, and he fouls it back. Braden Barnes, 2 2/3 innings of relief so far. 5 earned runs charged to him. Sooners looking for more. Highlighted by the LaChance 3 RBI double. It skips away. Sooners advancing. So, Brumbaugh to 3rd. Blair takes 2nd. And Dickerson can drive in a pair with a knock right here now. Oklahoma 10, New Mexico State 5. Drew Dickerson sees a pair of Sooners in scoring position now. 1 ball, 1 strike for the Sooner DH. And time is called. Woodcook. Something equipment-wise going on? Brumbaugh over at 3rd base for OU. Alec Blair at 2nd. Oklahoma baseball brought to us by Riverwind Casino. Riverwind Casino's gaming floor has nearly 3,000 of your favorite games, complemented by a variety of bars, restaurants, and the best live music in the metro. It's no surprise that Riverwind Casino is always a good time, the official entertainment destination of OU Athletics. We're ready. The 1-1. And Dickerson, good eye, takes ball 2. Dickerson, a 2-1 count. And he swings and misses the changeup. Got a swing and a miss. Dickerson out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. Was the SEC co-freshman of the week last year on April 21st. Takes inside, the count's full. Good eye from Drew Dickerson. He takes the fastball inside and has himself a payoff pitch. And Dickerson swings and misses. A changeup sits him down, leaves a couple of Sooners stranded in scoring position. And we've played 4 in Arlington from Globe Live. Oklahoma 10, New Mexico State 5. It's Sooner baseball from Learfield.
I'm Gina Mitchell of Mitchell's Jewelry. We are where Oklahoma gets engaged. And as you would expect, diamonds, engagement rings, and wedding bands take center stage. You can also browse our cases for the latest on-trend styles, unique gemstone jewelry, and timeless classics. Our store is filled with beautiful jewelry, but some of our most special pieces are custom designed and one of a kind. Our goal is to give you an experience beyond compare. Shop with us at Mitchell's Jewelry in-store or online.
Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of taking your money. Hi, this is Will Gosney with Yalla Gosney Attorneys at Law. Have you ever had an insurance claim and thought, wow, I really am in good hands, or these folks truly are treating me like a neighbor? Well, that's where we can help. We'll deal with the stress. We'll get you back to your normal life. So save our number in your phone. And if you're ever hurt in a wreck, call or text us at 405-800-8080. It's 405-800-8080.
Say good morning with a little heat. El Huevo in Norman is serving Tex-Mex inspired breakfast and brunch every day until 2. Tacos, huevos rancheros, spicy skillets, and more, plus a full bar to start your day bold.
El Huevo off of Tecumseh Road, where every morning feels like a fiesta. El Huevo, breakfast with a kick. Tune in every Friday to hear more about the Hal Smith Restaurant Group during the Rush and the Dari Noka Show here on The Ref.
Sooner arm tonight. Oklahoma, another CertaPro Painters pitching change. Are you looking to make a change at your home? The professionals at CertaPro Painters, they can help. Right now, you can get 15% off your interior or exterior painting project. Call 405-990-8521 and let Robert and Jonathan take care of you. Call to the bullpen takes us to the junior right-hander, Isaac Williams. So Isaac Williams in relief of Rarick, Weslowski, Barfield, Bixby, and now Isaac Williams. Faces Camden Kaufman to start. Fastball misses for ball one. The right-hander's 1-0 inside, and the count is 2-0. Right-handed pitcher from UCF, Isaac Williams, a transfer from UCF, a junior, 6'1", 200-pound righty. Gets a swing and a miss on the fastball at 93. 13 games during his redshirt sophomore season. 9 strikeouts in 10 2/3 innings of work. And right down Main Street, he attacks Kaufman. Another fastball, the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Playing now in the top of the 5th. And thanks, everyone, for joining on a Monday night. And our home plate umpire, Sean Arthur, says Kaufman went around, and it's a opening strikeout for Isaac Williams of Camden Kaufman. Isaac Williams has also some late-game relief work in his collegiate career. He tosses home and gets a foul back off the bat here. Dane Woodcook fouls it back. Woodcook tonight has struck out. He's walked. In Isaac Williams' redshirt freshman season, would have been at Jacksonville University. In the dirt, they'll check down, and Woodcook did not go. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 4.56 ERA, 6 saves that redshirt freshman season. Middle relief right here. The 1-1 is grounded through the teeth of the Oklahoma defense. And Woodcook singles with one out in the fifth. We'd like to thank our OU Community Outreach Partners, Fowler Auto Group, OU Health, OG&E, and Coca-Cola. The University of Oklahoma Athletics won with you. Cole Rogers now. 1 on, 1 out. Fly ball sent out to right field, twisting toward the foul line. And it is a foul ball. Shaken out in right field, at least temporarily. Nolan Stevens gave a run for it. And ran out of real estate over there. Tried to go make the play. It's a foul ball. Oklahoma's training staff out for a quick word to make sure that Nolan Stevens is indeed all right in right field. And it seems like Oklahoma likes what it's heard. Stevens went sliding and crashing in to the stands, the wall out in right. There's not much room at all between the foul lines and the left field stands, and in this instance, the right field stands. And Nolan Stevens sliding, trying to make the grab, went crashing into the wall. But he's okay. He stays in. Swing and a miss. Isaac Williams jumps in front of Cole Rogers. No balls, 2 strikes. Woodcook over at first base. Williams, the 0-2, misses. No, he got him. Late signal. And Williams strikes out Rogers. Now with 2 away, here's Steve Solorzano. First baseman tonight for the Aggies. He'll watch low. The 1-0. Stays out of the zone, and Solorzano jumps in front. 2 balls, no strikes. Isaac Williams trying to strand Woodcook over at first base. And a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Brendan Brock. The best place to gear up for game day, that's the Sooner Shop. Williams, the right-hander for Oklahoma, deals. And the 2-1 is fouled away. The count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The best place to gear up for game day, it's the Sooner Shop, the official fan shop of OU Athletics, located on the west side of Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Online shopping always available at shop.soonersports.com. Ready with the 2-2. Popped up just out of the infield, drifting back, and making the final out of the 5th inning is Caden Brumbaugh. Halfway home with Oklahoma doubling up New Mexico State. It's 10-5. This is Sooner Baseball from Learfield.
Did the recent storms damage your home and roof? Call All-American Roofing today. All-American Roofing has been repairing and replacing roofs for over 40 years and is a second-generation locally owned roofing company. They are also a Google-guaranteed contractor and offer free inspections. Our roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors with a BBB A+ rating. Call All-American Roofing today at 405-787-0400. All-American Roofing, the best roofing company in Oklahoma. 405-787-0400.
Fowler Automotive is proud to be a part of your community, where our passion and values lie far beyond the showroom. We believe that families, sports, art, and culture are at the heart of every thriving community, and it's important to us that we help build the communities that our dealerships call home. Stop by any of our 6 Oklahoma dealerships to see the Fowler Standard hard at work. We pride ourselves on being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us every day. Fowler Automotive, a proud partner of OU Athletics.
Coach Stoops here for Van Hoos Fence. If you want to work with the best local fence company and get championship service, contact my friend Mark and the Van Hoos Fence team. Van Hoos Fence gives each customer the most professional craftsmanship and competitive pricing in Oklahoma. From wood to chain link to vinyl to metal fences, the Van Hoos Fence team does it all. Contact the Fencing All-Americans at Van Hoos Fence, 405-735-1167 or vhfence.com.
Jaden Davis called upon for New Mexico State. Sophomore right-hander out of New Mexico and Oklahoma, leading New Mexico State 10-5. The Sooner Sports Podcast, your all-access audio pass to Sooner Sports. Listen as Toby Rowland and Chris Plank talk all things Sooners. Log on to Soonersports.com/podcast or search Sooner Sports Podcast in your favorite podcast provider. The Sooner Sports Podcast presented by Allstate and Riverwind Casino. Leadoff man for Oklahoma is Camden Johnson. Last time up, he struck out, but the wild pitch allowed him to reach, and that was a big play in this game. First pitch in for a called strike. It allowed Camden Johnson to reach. Brendan Brock walked, and Dayton LaChance emptied the bases for Oklahoma. Well away from Camden Johnson as the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Camden Johnson tonight has walked and doubled, and again struck out but reached in the third. Swings here at the 1-1 pitch. He drives it, but it hangs up in left field. And Toklas underneath it. There's one away in the fifth. Located just minutes from the OU campus, Courtyard Norman offers affordable, stylish accommodations, tech-forward amenities, and classic Southern hospitality. Book your stay today at Marriott.com/OKCNO. Brendan Brock stands in, and he takes ball 1. Brendan Brock tonight, a trio of walks, and he's come around to score in each instance. So 3 runs scored tonight for Brendan Brock. Got himself a 1-0 count. And he takes the slider as the count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brock drives this pitch out to left, drifting back on the track. Toklas back to work. He collects for out number 2. Dayton LaChance, again, last time up, brought Dickerson, Johnson, and Brock around to score. Cleared the bases. 3 RBI double for Dayton LaChance. He's also walked a pair of times tonight. First pitch swinging. He pops up and out of play. LaChance now batting .417 on the season and has been a great 2-out hitter so far. .500 average with in 2-out situations. takes inside right here. Bottom 5 with the Sooners in front, 10-5. Bases empty, couple of flyouts to left from Johnson and Brock before LaChance. And he'll take again inside as he jumps in front in the count. The 2-1 pitch finds its way on the inside corner. LaChance asking where it was, but 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jaden Davis gets a swing and a miss. Punches out LaChance, and it's 1-2-3 for Oklahoma in the 5th. But through 5, Oklahoma in front. They lead it 10-5. Sooner baseball from Learfield.
Flu season is here, and getting sick was never in your game plan. When you're sidelined by illness, don't wait on a doctor's appointment and don't waste a trip to the ER. Get back in the lineup fast with same-day care from Norman Regional. With urgent care and walk-in clinics across Moore and Norman, they're always ready to make the right call. Already a Norman Regional patient? They've got your records on hand to draft up the winning play right when you need it. Find the clinic nearest to you at normanregional.com or dial 405-515-5000. Norman Regional Urgent Care and Walk-in Clinics, open when you need it.
A happy place comes in many colors. One that leaves you feeling refreshed. Something that gets you all fired up. Or gives you the space to chill. Whatever your color, bring happiness home with CertaPro Painters and make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Get started today at CertaPro.com. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
Hey guys, it's Dory Noka. Have you been involved in an auto accident? If so, it's time to contact the OKC Car Crash Clinic of Dr. Martin Lopez. He's a board-certified and fellowship MD with unparalleled training and experience. Dr. Lopez works with a great team of healthcare professionals and attorneys to help you achieve the best physical and financial recovery. Contact Dr. Lopez at 405-86-CRASH or at okccrash.com. Don't forget to listen every week to the Dory Noka Show for the Impact Player of the Game, brought to you by Dr. Martin Lopez.
Another Oklahoma addition from McLennan Community College. Caden Leon takes over. So Caden Leon aboard for Oklahoma, the right-handed arm from McLennan Community College. 15 appearances in his freshman campaign, a 5-4 record across 41 1/3 innings pitched, a 5.88 ERA, 51 strikeouts, and that's Caden Leon taking over for Oklahoma, the sophomore right-hander, 6-foot sophomore out of Austin, Texas. So Skip Johnson getting plenty of work for a number of his arms tonight. A true Johnny Holstaff kind of night for Oklahoma. 6th different pitcher for OU, and a number of these Sooners. Everybody making their first appearance of the season tonight, all 6 for Oklahoma. Caden Leon takes over for Oklahoma on the bump. And he faces Aiden Toklas. Leon tosses home. And the curveball in for a called strike. Leon, the 0-1 foul back, and it is laced over, and it hit Boston Vest in the on-deck circle. Lined off the bat of Toklas, and it careened over and hit Boston Vest. Leon, the 0-2, fouled away. The University of Oklahoma and Sooner Sports Properties would like to thank our concession partners, Dos Equis, Dickey's Barbecue Pit, shakes, frozen custard, and gin and juice. The 0-2 to Takalis. Inside it, it's ball one. Thank you to Oklahoma concession partners Pizza Hut, HTO, Coop Ale Works, Kona Ice, and Rock and Roll Tequila. Here's a 1-2 pitch. And it got him. Looking. Nicely done as Leon sits down Takalis, looking for his first strikeout as a Sooner. A couple of folks from New Mexico State, I think, wanted to chat, make sure that Boston Vest was okay. Again, Takalis lined a pitch over that hit Boston Vest over there in the on-deck circle, but he's okay. Vest tonight has singled. He's been hit by a pitch, and he's walked. So he's reached all three times tonight. Takes one over top his head. Singled through the left side in the first, was hit by a pitch, scored in the third, walked in the fourth. Bouncing home is Leon, and there's 2 balls, no strikes to Boston Vest. Caden Leon, sophomore right-hander, again from McLennan Community College, his 2-0. Stays out, and Boston Vest in front, 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 from Leon misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Boston Vest, who has reached for the 4th time tonight. So, after a Leon strikeout of Takalis, Vest, the 4-pitch walk. Bryce Campbell homered out to left field earlier tonight. First pitch from Leon in there for strike one, a curveball. The Sooner right-hander ready. Nods. Here comes his 0-1. And this time the 94-mile-per-hour fastball in for strike 2. Leon ready, an 0-2 pitch. Fly ball sent out to center field. Hat comes off, but the catch is made. Blair makes the play. And there's 2 away in the 6th. Campbell flying out to center. Here comes Easton Ruley. He's walked, he's popped out, and he's singled. Last time up, singled to right. New Mexico State will chat before this at-bat. Oklahoma tonight, if they can hang on and find this victory, it would be win number 20 for the Sooners at Globe Life Field. And it would improve Oklahoma to 23-14 in games played inside major league ballparks dating back to 2019. First pitch is lifted out to right field, and it just gets out of play. Stevens gave it a look in right, but it twists foul. As Ruley, fly ball Foul out to right field. Oklahoma's 2026 schedule full of all sorts of challenges. Leon brings this pitch home. It's chopped over to third. Johnson fields, throws, and that'll do the inning. Tell you about the Sooner schedule when we come back. Oklahoma, as we move to the bottom of the sixth, they lead at 10-5. It's Sooner baseball from Learfield.
Here we go. Homeland brings savings and Sooner W's home all season long. Homeland is your go-to for all game day essentials. From tailgating treats to armchair game day snacks, we've got everything you need. Order now and enjoy the freshness and savings Homeland is known for. Hassle-free.
Good times are calling your name at Riverwind.
So fill your heart with jackpots at OKC's favorite casino. Catch the hottest entertainment at the Showplace Theater.
Or take it all home on a classic table game.
Play with your wild card, and every Friday in February, you could win stacks of cash with our $250,000 Love Struck Luck giveaway. So make it a date, and we'll see you at Riverwind.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
6 right here for OU. Davis tosses home, and Willits takes strike one. Jackson Willits tonight has walked and scored. Grounds foul. Foul down the first base line. Has flown out to right and struck out looking in the third. Sack fly for Willits in the second. So a couple of runs batted in tonight. Add to that tally. Now 8 on the season for Jackson Willits. And he'll take this pitch low. Eight runs driven in. A couple of doubles so far in 26 for Jackson Willits. They'll check down, but Willits checked up. Didn't go around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Davis. Here comes the 2-2. And it's in at the ankles of Jackson Willits, and the count is full. Five runs in the Sooner first, a pair in the second, 3 more in the Sooner third. Willits just gets a piece, fights it off. Payoff pitch from Davis. Willits drives this out to right field and just in front of the wall on the track. The catch is made by Rulli. Willits puts a charge into it, but it stays in the park, and Rulli has it for out number 1 of the 6th. The Sooners will pinch hit with Desan Harris. So, Desan Harris in place of Nolan Stevens, who again went crashing into the right field wall. sliding, trying to make a catch out there. And Deshaun Harris takes ball one. The 1-0 to Harris evens the count. Slider across. And there's 1 ball, 1 strike to Deshaun Harris. The 1-1. And Harris swings and misses. A .313 batting average last season. That ranked third for Oklahoma. 43 games and 28 starts for the Sooners last year in the outfield. Harris watches the count. Even up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 31 hits last year for Harris. 4 doubles, couple of home runs. 14 runs driven in. The 2-2. Harris lines it back to Davis. It gets away, and Harris is going to turn it into an infield single as he laced it right back to Jaden Davis. So Harris, hard hit. And New Mexico State will check on their pitcher. Trey Gamble waiting to jump into the batter's box for Oklahoma. A sacrifice fly. He's struck out. And he's walked tonight. Runner goes, throw down. And they got him. Woodcook catches Deshaun Harris trying to steal second base. And as Harris is cut down, stealing, there's 2 away. Trey Gamble now batting with the bases empty. Takes that pitch away. Davis delivers and has a strike. Fastball to Gamble. The 2-1. Gamble fouls it away at home plate, and the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sac fly, a strikeout, a walk for Gamble. Batting .500 on the season. He'll nearly wear this one, and the count's full. Came skipping into home plate, right at the ankles of Trey Gamble. Payoff pitch, and Gamble spoils it. Jaden Davis for New Mexico State, tied for first in appearances with 18 last year during his freshman season. 18 strikeouts in 18 2/3 innings of work. Payoff to Gamble. And Gamble grounds it over toward first base and unassisted. Solorzano scoops it up and steps to the first base bag. And so, though Harris gets the hard hit infield single, he's cut down trying to steal second base, and Gamble, unassisted, is out at first base on the grounder there. We played 6. Oklahoma in front, 10-5. Sooner baseball from Learfield.
Oklahoma, Joseph Dabrowski, General Manager at Seth Wadley Chevy GMC in Pauls Valley. We know times can get stressful, and Seth Wadley Chevy GMC in Pauls Valley is here to make it count. That's why we're giving more money for your trade and giving way more than market value. Whether you need a Chevy or GMC, a heavy-duty, van, crew cab, cabin chassis, or any fleet vehicle, we have millions in inventory for you to choose from in all sizes and all trims. And with some of the biggest discounts and the lowest interest rates, that's something only an all-American brand from an Oklahoma-owned dealership can do. Oh, and if you have any challenges, just ask for me, Joseph Dabrowski, General Manager, to help your visit be one of the best you'll have anywhere. And you'll keep getting savings with Seth spending over $24 million and counting on a promise. Tell him, Seth.
That's my promise of oil changes and engines for life on new or used gas or diesel at no additional cost to you.
So get to the store with more at Seth Wadley Chevy GMC I-35 exit 72 in Pauls Valley, or click SethWadleyChevy.com.
After a car crash, life can be hard. You're hurt, stressed, and then, when you need help the most, the insurance company doesn't care.
They drag their feet, question your injuries, and make things difficult. They put profits over people.
At McIntyre Law, we level the playing field. We take on the billion-dollar insurance companies so you can focus on what matters, getting your life back. Call us at 405-777-7000. You deserve better.
Jason Bowden out for Oklahoma, ready to pitch the 7th. Jason Bowden, 31 appearances last year. 2-2 in the win-loss column, a 5.64 ERA, 39 strikeouts, 13 walks for the right-hander, Jason Bowden. So that's the next Sooner arm tonight. Skip Johnson getting plenty of his arms, a lot of work tonight. And Jason Bowden, the junior from Orangefield, Texas. And at one point, Texas A&M takes over for Oklahoma. Sooners in front, 10-5 from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Oklahoma trying to stay perfect. Beat Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, TCU last night. And try to handle New Mexico State from right here in Arlington again tonight. Chris Daniels, the first batter that Bowden will face. Bowden set, coming home with it. And he tosses in an opening first pitch strike to Chris Daniels. Daniels, couple of walks, a strikeout. Walked in the first, the third, struck out. This is weakly grounded. Bowden collects and fires to first. There's one away. Just tapped off the bat of Daniels, and Bowden fields the position and retires the first batter he sees tonight, Chris Daniels. Bowden looks into home plate. Now bringing it that direction. And he tosses strike one. Camden Kaufman, 0 for 3 tonight. And another good pitch from Bowden across for strike 2. Bowden just stays a little bit upstairs on Camden Kaufman. 0 for 2 for Kaufman tonight. A fielder's choice. Grounded out to the pitcher and struck out. Bowden, his 1-2, got him. Look at Bowden. Punches out Kaufman, and there's 2 away in the 7th. Woodcook to face Bowden. Takes strike one. Woodcook tonight struck out, walked, and singled in the fifth. Dane Woodcook, the Aggies catcher. Bowden, his 0-1. Off speed, but it misses. Fastball inside. Woodcook jumps in front, 2-1. Bowden ready, the 2-1 pitch. And he's got it across for strike two. A cutter. See if Bowden can make it a 1-2-3 seventh. The 2-2 is lifted away foul. Seventh Sooner arm tonight. Bowden tosses home and ripped into right field. And twisting foul. We've seen Rarick, Weslowski, Barfield, Bixby, Williams, Leon, and now Bowden tonight for Oklahoma. Bowden, the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. Woodcook fights it off, stays alive in the seventh. Bowden tosses home again, gets a ground ball to third base. Oklahoma with Camden Johnson settles, throws into the glove of LaChance, and it is a 1-2-3 seventh. Time to stretch with Oklahoma in front 10-5. It's Sooner baseball from Learfield.
In Norman, great food and great company come together at Louie's Grill and Bar. Legendary burgers, ice cold beer, and a lively atmosphere make it an easy choice any day of the week.
Louie's Grill and Bar. Good vibes, great food, and always a good time. Louie's Grill and Bar, an Oklahoma favorite. Tune in every Friday to hear more about the Hal Smith Restaurant Group during The Rush and the Darinoka Show on the Ref. Racing season is here at Remington Park. Giddy up and let's go racing. Thursday through Saturday with first post time at 6 p.m. Come feel the fastest fun around. Remington Park has the winning experience for everyone. Their casino is open 24 hours a day, and new members earn up to $50 of free play. Explore the excitement of the Oklahoma City casino scene with top games, dining, and entertainment options available. Remington Park Racing and Casino. Call 405-424-1000 or visit remingtonpark.com.
Dorsey Jones GMC in El Reno is family owned and operated, and they take pride in providing a no-pressure, friendly sales process with excellent service. Now, you can't beat that. Be sure to check out the lineups for GMC and get top dollar for your trade. Don't miss out. Drive the best. Just 15 minutes west. Dorsey Jones GMC, I-40 and Highway 81, exit 125 in El Reno, or dorsey-jonesgmc.com. GMC, we are professional grade.
Jaden Davis once more for New Mexico State. Caden Brumbaugh, Alec Blair, Drew Dickerson. 7-8-9 for Oklahoma. In the bottom of the seventh. Sooners in front 10-5 over New Mexico State. Final game of 4 from Globe Life Field for Oklahoma to open the season. And then again, OU heads home. It'll be the home opener Friday. The home opening series versus Coppin State, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday at 4 o'clock, the first pitch. Oklahoma and Coppin State from Kimry Family Stadium. Brumbaugh, first pitch. Lifts it out to left field. It hangs up. And that's out number one. Tockless makes the catch in left. Brumbaugh started his night, a double, a single. And now a fielder's choice and a fly out. Brings up Alec Blair. Blair walked in his last at bat. And he takes strike one. Blair looking for his first hit tonight. Takes inside. Blair 1 for 3 on the season. A couple of runs driven in. The 1-1 is ball 2. So the youngster Alec Blair getting some valuable at-bats tonight. Here's the 2-1. And he drives this. Fly ball, it'll stay in right field. Blair got into it, but it settles down before the warning track. And there's 2 away. Now Drew Dickerson. Sooner DH this evening, Drew Dickerson. Facing Davis. Davis tosses home. And he bins in a pitch that misses. Ball 1 to Drew Dickerson. A slider that missed to the Sooner DH. Now the 1-0. This one a good one, count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dickerson swings and misses at the 1-1 pitch. Falls behind a ball and 2 strikes. Davis, the 1-2 pitch, is upstairs, and the count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Dickerson watches downstairs and away. Count runs full to Drew Dickerson. See if he can get something started for Oklahoma with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch fouled away. Just caught it off the end of the bat. Nice job. Drew Dickerson stays alive. And the payoff. Fought off down the third baseline foul. Soft little grounder that direction. Oklahoma 10 runs, 6 hits tonight. Couple of errors for Oklahoma. Here's the payoff once more. And Dickerson fouls it back. Dickerson 1 for 3, singled in the 3rd. A couple of flyouts for Oklahoma in the 7th so far, to left, to right. And a good eye from Dickerson as he takes ball 4. Oklahoma plated 3 runs in the 3rd with a pair of outs. Brumbaugh was aboard. Blair lined into a double play, and Oklahoma was able to still manufacture 3 that inning. And it was Drew Dickerson that got it started with that aforementioned single. So we'll see if Oklahoma can generate something similar here, bottom 7. Conversation, mound visit with his teammates, Jaden Davis. In a game where it's been a parade of arms both ways, Jaden Davis, one of the few that's provided a little bit of length tonight. And he misses. Inside to Camden Johnson. Throw back to the first base bag. And Dickerson safely back aboard. Camden Johnson with 2 outs has to wait a little bit longer. Another throw over to first base. Now here's the 1-0. And Camden Johnson jumps in front. 2 balls, no strikes. Dickerson, nice little lead away from the first base bag. Camden Johnson grounds over to first base, and it's an easy step on the first base bag as that ends the 7th inning. Ground out over to first. And through 7, Oklahoma, we stay put. Oklahoma leads New Mexico State 10-5. It's Sooner baseball from Learfield.
The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back? You've got some nerve showing up here again, looking all delicious with your fresh all-beef patties, melty cheeses, grilled peppers and onions, and jalapeno ranch. When I want you, you're nowhere to be found. And now you're back? Aw, get in here. We just missed you, that's all. The Whataburger Monterey Melt is back for a limited time and harder to resist than ever. Download the app. What a burger!
For comprehensive coverage of college baseball and softball all season long, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio, channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app. Swing and a miss! Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis. So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere.
Swing and a miss, she struck her out.
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, the preferred foundation repair company of the Sooners. Schedule a free inspection.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Jason Bowden back out for Oklahoma in the 8th. Set to face Cole Rogers, Steve Solorzano, and Toklas. Bowden kicks, fires, tosses home, and has strike 1. Fastball in there for Bowden to jump in front. The 0-1 popped up and out of play, and Bowden jumps in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Dayton LaChance now behind the plate for Oklahoma. LaChance slides over and snags that. Of course, Brendan Brock started out behind the dish for Oklahoma tonight. Connor Larkin, the new Sooner first baseman. And pitch comes in and must have hit the bat. Hit the bat of Rogers. Bowden nearly plunked him. The 1-2 is taken through the left side. So, leadoff single for Rogers to left. Steve Solorzano steps in now with an Aggie aboard, the leadoff man, Rogers singling. Bowden trying to pick him off. With, again, new Sooner first baseman, Connor Larkin. Ground ball over to second. Only one play to be made, and that's to first base. Branch to Larkin. Rogers advances, and there's one away. Bowden gets the ground ball out of Steve Solorzano, and now will face Aiden Toklas. Toklas walked, scored in the first, and has flown out, lined out, and struck out since. Bowden fires in strike one. Sooners got things started tonight. 5 straight walks in the first inning. And another called strike from Bowden to Toklas. And each of those 5 free passes that were issued for Oklahoma in the first, they all came around to score. Oklahoma jumped in front 5-2 after one. Lined just past Branch. A run will score. It's an RBI single for Aiden Toklas, who shoots it into right. And New Mexico State back within 4. It's 10-6 as Toklas, the RBI single just past Kyle Branch. Oklahoma nearly on the pickoff attempt of Aiden Toklas, but he's back safely. Bowden tosses in and misses to Boston Vest. Oklahoma now leads by 4, 10-6. Bowden upstairs, it's ball 2 to Boston Vest. Vest tonight singled, was hit by a pitch, and has since walked twice. Bowden, his 2-0, is in for strike one. Fastball in from Bowden. Two one pitch. Fly ball, center field, drifting back. The Play is made in center by Deshaun Harris. Retreating, Tockless, there's 2 away, as Vest flies out to center. Now Bowden will face Bryce Campbell. Campbell, a 2-run home run to left earlier tonight. And he fires a first pitch strike. Curveball from Bowden to jump in front. Another pickoff attempt. Larkin can't hang on at first. Bowden in an 0-1 count to Bryce Campbell. Tosses home, and it's fouled back. Bowden jumps in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Oklahoma shifts short, closer to the third base line. Runner goes. The pitch is out. Throw down to second base. And safe is the call at second base. Tockless just got in there. Branch applied the tag, but Tockless is safe. And now Bowden's 1-2. Popped up. Is this playable? No, it'll get out of play behind home plate. LeChance ripped off the mask, took a look at it. It left the yard. One ball, 2 strikes. Jason Bowden battling with Bryce Campbell. Here's the pitch. And it's low and away. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bowden delivers. The 2-2 just stays out. LeChance tried to pull it back over, but it's ball 3. Bowden nearly found the punch out. Payoff pitch. And this skips in. It's ball 4. So Campbell walks. And now a couple of Aggies aboard here in the top of the 8th with 2 away. Bowden trying to keep this a relatively comfortable margin, moving to the bottom of the 8th. Dealing with some traffic, gets a swing and a miss here of Easton Ruley. Ruley 1 for 3 tonight. He's walked as well. Ruley, the Aggies right fielder. And now the 0-1. Another swing and a miss as Bowden jumps in front. 0-2. Tockless at second, Campbell at first. Sooners lead 10-6. Top of the 8th. And Bowden couldn't get him to chase. Ruley holds off, and the count is 1-2. Bowden kicks, fires. Popped up. Larkin calling for it. He's got it. Final out of the 8th. So Bowden works around a single, a walk, and we head to the bottom of the 8th with Oklahoma in front. 10-6. It's Sooner baseball from Learfield.
Have lunch at Norman's favorite hidden treasure, Midway Deli, tucked away at the corner of Chautauqua and Eufaula. We may be a little hard to find, but we're even harder to forget. Midway features delicious gourmet sandwiches and a great selection of homemade soups, pastas, and stews. Whether it's lunch or catering or booking our food truck, you'll love the food from Midway. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Breakfast is served all day. The Midway, serving great food to Norman since 1955.
Oklahoma Athletics is proud to partner with the industry that shares the values that makes our state great. Grit, determination, teamwork. Those words describe Sooner Nation and the people who produce the energy we need to make our modern lives go. We welcome our new energy partners from all across our great state and appreciate the essential work they do to keep our economy and our state strong. Because when our energy partners and athletics come together, Oklahoma wins.
Oklahoma Energy Partners is powered by Mewborn Oil, energy for a better tomorrow. Patterson UTI, energizing progress. Gore Nitrogen, quality without question. Williams Energy, experience powers us. Plains All-American Pipeline, Plains moves the energy that powers the modern world. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep. And by OG&E, we energize life.
Oklahoma baseball brought to you by House Smith Restaurant Group. House Smith Restaurants will feed your game day cravings with our wide variety of restaurants available across the Midwest. Visit housesmithrestaurants.com for our list of restaurants. Another New Mexico State arm. This time it's Hazen Wright. 4.37 ERA last year, 17 appearances, 22 and 2/3 innings pitched, 11 earned runs, 29 strikeouts, 19 walks. First pitch from Wright is a fastball that's a called strike to Brendan Brock, the leadoff man for Oklahoma. Brock walked his first 3 times up tonight and swings and misses here. Brock, LaChance, Willits scheduled right here. Curveball that misses. Brendan Brock walked 3 times, scored all 3 times, and has flown out to left. The 1-2 is lined foul. Kaufman let it go past him, and it twisted foul. Past our third base umpire, Seth Buckminster. Brock inside, takes ball 2. Got him. Looking. Brendan Brock down on strikes. Takes the fastball. And is a strikeout victim of Hazen Wright. So Hazen Wright, second strikeout for him in 2026. Now Dayton LaChance had a 3 RBI double in the third. watches upstairs, ball one. Couple of walks for Dayton LaChance, too. Free passes in the first, the second. He struck out in the fifth. Cranks this to center field, and just before the warning track, Cole Rogers makes the catch, and there's two away. Loud fly ball off the bat of Dayton LaChance, but Rogers makes the grab at center. Jackson Willits walked, scored in the first. Flew out to right last time up. Stands in, base is empty. Bottom eight, Sooners in front 10-6. Trying to find a little extra breathing room, some insurance in the eighth. And he waves at the first pitch here from Hazen Wright. Willits fouls away and falls behind 0-2. Right, bringing the 0-2 home, and he misses. Curveball that stayed up. Jackson Willits, a .308 hitter right now in 2026. Tees off on the 1-2, and this will get out of play, or hop, just before it gets out of play. Kaufman went after it from third base, but he had no chance at it. And the 1-2 is ripped into right. Jackson Willits into the corner, looking for extra bases, and in standing, Jackson Willits, a two-out double. And so that gives Desan Harris a chance to tack on for Oklahoma before the Sooners try to find the game's final three outs. And Harris singled. First time up tonight. Lone at bat. First pitch, a swing and a miss. Harris had that sharply hit comebacker right to the bump and was able to race to first base as the baseball got away. Oklahoma runs, and they'll steal third base. Willits on the move. So now, Willits just 90 feet away for Desan Harris. Harris, good eye. Harris trying to drive in. One more run for Oklahoma. And he watches away. So Harris in front, 3 balls, 1 strike. And it's ball 4. Harris works the walk. And Oklahoma passes the bat. Passes the bat on over to Connor Larkin. One of its group of freshmen. 6'3" Frosch has come into the game. He's playing first base. From Colorado. Larkin takes a fastball for strike one. Larkin versus Hazen Wright. The 0-1. And Larkin watches the count even up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Willits at third. Harris walked. He's at first base. Sooners on the corners for Connor Larkin. Larkin pops up and into the stands. Foul. A quiet night after the excitement of the weekend in some ways here at Globe Life Field. Oklahoma trying to make it a perfect 4-0 start. The 1-2, a swing and a miss from Larkin. A couple of Sooners stranded on the corners. Oklahoma can win it, though, in the ninth, 3 outs away. Sooners in front 10-6. It's Sooner baseball from Learfield.
The big dance and big-time prizes are almost here from the home of Sooner fans. Mark your calendars on Monday, March 16th for the Refs' 25th annual 68-team giveaway at the newly renovated Buffalo Wild Wings in Moore off 19th Street from noon to 7 for your chance to win with the big dance or one of our many instant prizes. That's the Refs' 25th annual 68-team giveaway presented by Riverwind Casino, the Central Oklahoma GMC dealers, and Buffalo Wild Wings on Monday, March 16th.
Hey, it's Chris Plank. Join TJ Perry and myself weekday mornings from 6 to 9 a.m. with The Plank Show. Nobody covers every Sooner sport like we do here at the Ref. So make sure, from border to border and coast to coast, to download the KREF app, presented by Warren Cat. It's the best way to stay connected with the home of Sooner fans, no matter where you are. Simply search KREF from the Apple app or Google Play Store and take us with you everywhere. Download the app today. The KREF app, presented by Warren Cat, proud sponsor of Sooner Athletics.
The Gimme Zone is back. Join Golf Digest panelist Brian Vineyard and myself, Josh Helmer, every Saturday morning from 8 to 10 a.m. as we break down and dissect everything in the world of golf right here on the Ref and the KREF app. The Gimme Zone is brought to you by our friends at Van Hoos Fence, the premier fence company in Oklahoma. Hear from great guests and from the game's biggest stars as we spend every moving day with you. From February at Pebble Beach through the majors to the Tour Championship in September, the #1 choice for golf coverage in the state of Oklahoma, it's right here on the Ref. What Oklahoma hopes is the final arm of the night is Jackson Cleveland entering for Oklahoma. Jackson Cleveland saw him on opening day, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit baseball, 1 earned run in the Sooner win over Texas Tech, and that's the direction that Skip Johnson heads in the ninth. Jackson Cleveland, the senior righty, Deer Park, Texas native. And Jackson Cleveland, the right-handed pitcher from Miami, takes over for Oklahoma. 19 appearances in 2025, a 4.44 ERA, 25 strikeouts across 24 1/3 innings of relief work. Jackson Cleveland last year at Miami. We've seen him once, and he is perhaps the final arm tonight for Oklahoma. 3 outs away from making it a 4-0 start to 2026. Chris Daniels, leadoff man for New Mexico State. First pitch, popped up. Out to right, and Branch calls for it. He makes the grab, and quickly there's 1 away. Kyle Branch from second base drifting all the way out into right field. And he has Chris Daniels retired for out number 1. Camden Kaufman, with now 1 away in the 9th, stands in. Cleveland attacks him on the inner half for a first pitch strike. The 0-1 from Cleveland evens us up, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt to Camden Kaufman. Kaufman, twice a strikeout victim tonight, and he fouls back here. And who knows? Cleveland could punch him out for the 3rd time right here. A fielder's choice in the 1st, grounded out to the pitcher in the 3rd, and strikeout swinging and looking in the 5th and in the 7th. Cleveland the 1-2. It is high and inside, and getting out of the way was Kaufman. Cleveland kicks, fires, the 2-2. Rolled over to 3rd. Handled. The throw is low. Oh, and it can't be hung on to. Larkin couldn't complete it at first base. And it was a tough throw again from Camden Johnson from 3rd to Connor Larkin at first base. Though our umpires gathering, and does Oklahoma want another look? Oklahoma may be wondering if Larkin had the baseball long enough before he lost it out of his glove. At any rate, Kaufman will be safe. Dane Woodcook, man aboard, 1 away. Cleveland brings it home and misses. Low to Woodcook. Dane Woodcook tonight struck out. He walked, singled, and grounded out to 3rd. Cleveland brings it home and misses for ball 2. Sooners a tailor-made ground ball away. 2 outs away. Rolled over to 3rd, but it's foul. Just rolled past the glove of Camden Johnson at 3rd, but it was a foul ball. Jackson Cleveland, the Sooner arm, facing Woodcook. Cleveland delivers and has strike 2. Fastball that evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 from Cleveland stays downstairs, and the count runs full. Kaufman at the first base bag. Oklahoma in front 10-6. Kaufman runs. It's fouled back. In a full count, Kaufman was off to the races from the first base bag, but it's fouled back by Woodcook. Throw over to first base, and Kaufman back safely. 5 runs for Oklahoma in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. And 10-6 is the score. Here, top 9. Payoff is inside, and Woodcook has his second walk tonight. So Kaufman off to second, Woodcook aboard. And New Mexico State, not done yet. Cole Rogers, 1 for 3 this evening. Stands in and he swings and he misses. Number 9 hitter, the center fielder in this New Mexico State order, offers and swings and misses at the first from Jackson Cleveland. A fastball. Couldn't catch up to it. The 0-1. Curveball stayed up on Cole Rogers. Cleveland goes to the curve, but the count evens up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded over to short to second for 1, and that's all Oklahoma will get, but the Sooners 1 out away, and there's Aggies on the corners. Kaufman to third, Rogers to first on the fielder's choice. Woodcook, the second out of the inning at second base. And it's down to Steve Solorzano. Sooners 1 out away. Solorzano 0 for 5 tonight. Cleveland tosses low. LeChance behind the plate. Oklahoma began tonight with Brendan Brock behind the dish. Dayton LeChance at first. He slid over behind home plate for OU. Cleveland gets Solorzano to go around. The 1-1. Good looking fastball for strike 2. And the Sooners 1 strike away. Cleveland nods. And the fastball came inside. And New Mexico State, Solorzano thought it hit him, but home plate umpire saying that he went around and that's the ball game. Our umpires will discuss. Is it a game-ending strikeout for OU? Umpires conversing, and they'll take a look at it. So late into the night, the umpiring crew wants a official review, a McIntyre Law replay, McIntyreLaw.com, to connect with their team of award-winning Oklahoma personal injury attorneys. So has Jackson Cleveland ended it? Or is New Mexico State alive? Oklahoma thinks they're 4-0. And the review says Solorzano was hit. The bases are loaded. So Steve Solorzano, his thought at home plate was right. And New Mexico State has got the bags juiced. Sooners still an out away. A hit by pitch to Steve Solorzano. Initially was strike three. Instead, it's a hit by pitch. And the Aggies have the bases loaded. Cleveland will face Aiden Toklas. Cleveland deals, and he deals low. The Sooners an out away. They lead it 10-6. But New Mexico State has loaded the bases in the top of the ninth. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled away, and the count evens back up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cleveland ready with a 1-1 pitch. And another swing and a miss. Sooners, again, a strike away. Jackson, Cleveland, trying to leave them loaded. Send Oklahoma to 4-0. Rolled over to Willits. He fires to first in time. A ground ball induced by Cleveland, and Willits to Larkin. Leaves him loaded, and Oklahoma is 4-0. 10-6 is the final as the Sooners survive a late potential rally from the Aggies. And Oklahoma, again, has made it a perfect stay at Globe Life Field to start 2026. The Sooners 4-0. The postgame show is next. Oklahoma wins it 10-6. Sooner baseball from Learfield.
Have you or someone you know suffered a loss to your home or business from the recent storms? Before you accept a settlement, call Brown O'Haver at 405-735-5510. Brown O'Haver is a local-based company helping Oklahomans with claims since 1988 with preparation and expert analysis detailing your loss and insurance settlement. As your trusted consultant, Brown O'Haver can give you peace of mind and make sure you're getting what's yours. Call Brown O'Haver today, 405-735-5510, and make sure they're working for you.
The word is spreading, and the ref army is growing.
All right, men, you heard it. Let's move.
Find your Sooner coverage fix with the home of Sooner fans on your favorite social media platform for questions of the day, upcoming show interviews, show highlights, and more.
Oh, look at that, an alert. I'm probably trending already.
Search for KREF Sports on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram to keep up with the home of Sooner fans. The Ref Sports Radio Network.
Hey there, Ref Army.
Army, it's Dory Noka, name coming up. Host of the Dory Noka Show and lead anchor of the SEC Network. Catch Josh Helmer and myself every weekday, 9 to noon, as we'll talk everything OU and the SEC. No better way to listen to us, 9 to noon, than by downloading the KREF app, powered by Warren Cat. Just go to the App Store or Google Play Store, search for KREF, and you'll never miss a show, no matter what, no matter where you go. That's the KREF app, presented by Warren Cat. Whatever the job, whatever it takes.
Are you in need of purchasing your own health insurance? Are you turning 65 and confused about Medicare? Are you an employer looking at offering benefits to your staff? Call the agents at Allison Insurance.